and welcome to All In August. Tonight's Nutrition Chat Live, you guys. What is up? There we go. I am your host, Brittany Wattis, 35 years young, mother to 3 boys, you guys, and not a mother to an incredible husband, but married to an incredible husband, you guys. And tonight, I'm so excited about tonight's nutrition chat call. Okay, this is one of the most requested nutrition chat calls. You guys, we have been doing our 21-day challenges back to back for 2 years now. Oh my gosh. So many incredible results, you guys. But this is the #1 requested nutrition chat call because of the tips and hacks on skin tightening and just everything, right, guys? So let me go into it and start with the product. All right. I'll start with my testimony for my new people. Okay, let's do this. If you are a returning challenger, drop a 5-5 in the chat, you guys. We are so excited that you are back. Let's keep getting these results. You guys, I got incredible results when I went all in on my 21-day challenge, back to back. There was 2 of them that I did like super intense, and in 42 days, I got to drop those in the client chat afterwards so you guys can see. But in 42 days, I was like, because your girl got a little cray-cray during Christmas time, okay? I sponsored too many sports, ate too many tamales, and, it was all in good faith, but my waistline didn't care. All right, you guys. So with that being said, you guys, when I came in and found Herbalife, you guys, I was 215 pounds. Me and my husband were going to get married, so I wanted to be a hot bride. Wanting to be a hot bride, right? And now I'm motivated to get on a meal plan, stay on a meal plan. So I got started on my program, you guys. Before Herbalife, I had tried everything. If they said Beyonce did it, if it was in 17 magazine, y'all remember that? I'm 35 years old now, but y'all. But if it was in 17 magazine, you guys, and they said Beyonce was drinking water with maple syrup and cayenne pepper, your girl did that for 10 days. I didn't eat nothing solid. I had water. That was my meal. I had water all day. And then when there was mealtime, you did maple syrup and cayenne pepper. What the heck? You do not do diets and fads and trends. Why? Because trends die, right? You never want to do diet. What you eat is your diet, period. You are not on a diet. What you eat is your diet, okay? And so with Herbalife, what we like to do is we say, build a life with no restrictions, right? Because what we do is we learn balance. When we do restrictions, you guys, that's when we quit every time, because it's like, we can't eat this, we can't eat that, we can't eat this, we feel defeated, and then we just give up. All right, you guys, so came to Herbalife being 215 pounds, going to get married. I bought my first program, Advanced Program with Colessa, in October, you guys. That was the October month that I bought it. And this is just so that your clients don't think that perfection is needed of you, or needed, wanted, or expected. Let me say that, because we don't need, want, or expect anything of you. We're here to support and empower you on what you said your goals are, right? So never feel like, man, I fell out, so I'm just going to ignore my coach. No, your coach is your anchor, right? We already know. So let me tell you about my journey since I've been on these products for 9 years, you guys. When I first started, I did get my first program in October. And so I got it in October, Advanced Program with Colessa. That is my jam, y'all. So if y'all want to do exactly what I did, it was Advanced Program with Colessa. Write that down and tell your coach, okay? Write that down and tell your coach. But that's what I did, you guys. Advanced Program with Colessa. I went on to lose 54 pounds, like 37 pounds by my wedding day, which I started. So wait, let me go back. October, got my first program, right? I started it with you guys. Obviously I was 215 pounds. What are my major problems right now? Consistency, discipline, right? Actually believing that nutrients will work, right? Because I want something to just make me like not want to eat and like zoned out. Let me tell you guys something. I have been super hyper and very regular my entire life. So don't think that just hyperactiveness and pooping your brains out is going to get you small, because I've always been regular. I've always been active. And like I said, your girl was 215. So you guys, anyways, so I got my program in October, wasn't consistent, didn't have discipline, right? So you guys, that thing lasted me 90 days. You guys know everything's 30 days, right? I always say it's like the Jesus bread and kiss. I just kept listening. I just kept feeling that, like, I don't know where all this product is coming from. I don't know why it's lasting more than 30 days. Drop a 5-5 in the chat if you had a canister and you had to keep telling your coach is 120 days. And you're like, no, girl, we're still going strong, right? But yeah, I love it. I love it. Be real. Because this is real life, you guys. This is people helping people. Anyways, you guys, so January comes along, but me and Chris are getting married in March. So not only is it new year, new me momentum, but oh shoot, that's up against the wall, girl. You got a heart thing. What is it called? The heart-shaped tube top to get into, and you cannot have your armpits coming over the heart. They're not even gonna know the shape, girl. So, y'all, I went in the cabin, where's the stuff? Where's the stuff? And got straight on my program, you guys. I told myself, and this is so crazy, I told myself this before our company came out with and developed that 3-day trial. I said, Brittany, just do it for 3 days, right? So here's a little nugget. Anything that I say in my testimony, you guys, that means this is when I was a client and this is when I was using the products, and these are the things that I've already had to figure out. So some of the things that I might say in my journey, they might help you in where you're at right now. Okay, so, and I forgot where that point was even going to take me, you guys, so let's just get into the product. Do you remember or no? Chris was like, no, I'm doing the screen. Anyways, guys, I went on to lose 64 pounds, 37 pounds by my wedding day, March 9th. Came back after our 1 week in Vegas and ate it up. We lived it up, y'all. I'm X 215 pounds. My husband is X 250 pounds. I'm down 64 pounds. He's down 69 pounds. So we can throw it down on vacation. We come back, you guys, and I just love the way the products make me feel. Once I rewired my mind, me personally, this is me and my journey, right? Once I rewired my mind to, oh, I have nutrients. I buy nutrition products, right? I just use the use of nutrients in a weight management form. Then I was like, oh my gosh, right? I started to, what do they say now? We got woke. I was woke. I was eating all this stuff, and even on things that I was eating or drinking, it's like keep out of reach of children. Pregnant women can't drink this. Breastfeeding women can't drink this. Nobody can drink this. Why am I drinking this? And so then I started to think, if my kids can't have this, why should I be eating this? If kids can't have, like, it's telling me on the label, girl, I'm poison. And I'm like, oh, hey, like, why am I doing that? So I'm like, you know what? If it says that my kids can't have it, I can't have it either. That's just what I told myself. And I just got really, really interested in nutrition. You know, Herbalife does not cure, diagnose, or prevent anything, you guys, but being 25 years old, 215 pounds, I'm 5'1" and 3/4 strong. My husband was 250 pounds. He was 6'1", he is 6'1", right? 6'1", you guys, but we were horribly health-wise, right? Horribly health-wise, in and out of the doctors, already going to endocrinologist, him already going into the other doctor for the blood pressure thing, stage 2 hypertension, me with my thyroidism. It was just crazy. We're 25 years old. We were ready to sign up for a lifetime of medication. So I just kept thinking, okay, I started reading something and I'm like, my body's like a vehicle. Well, if my body's like a vehicle, let me just give it a tune-up, because your body is designed to heal itself in every way, meaning even when you're losing weight, bring it back together, right? So your body is designed to do incredible things. We are just fueling our bodies with science and experiments, right? And we don't know, you guys, we're not farmers. We're trusting the marketplace. We're trusting all of these things, you guys, but we just have to admit, right? We just have to, because, you know what, it's now to the point of ignorance if somebody's like, oh, I'm just going to do it the natural way. I'm just going to do this. What is the natural way? We're pumping hormones and antibiotics and things. If they're pumping hormones and antibiotics and things to make things bigger, better, badder, faster, baby girl, we going to look bigger, better, badder, faster, right? Who knows if we think it's better, but bigger, better, faster. We are. If they're doing it to the cow, it's going to do it to us when we eat the hamburger. If they're doing it to the chicken, it's going to do it to us when we eat the chicken, even when we eat our chicken salad, right? Now, even with the greens, we just think plants in the ground, right? But what are the pesticides? What are the things? I mean, they are chemically engineering everything. Not knocking it, right? It's the world. It's what it is. I have to adjust. And figure out, right? So I find Herbalife, you guys. And let me tell you about the first 3 products, or our core products for this challenge, right? And then we'll go into my skin tightening enhancers. The reason why we do this, you guys, the intention and focus of why we put this call on and why we go over the products with you, and then, you know, the fun little nuggets of tips on the journey, food recipes. We do all types of things on this nutrition chat call, right? But the thing that we want to go over with you is for you to have confidence in the products that you're taking, that you're not just taking them because you saw a couple pictures and you're like, they did it, I can do it too. Yes, that will get you started, but that won't make you stay. Let me say that again. The motivation that you got from those other pictures will get you started, but if you got no knowledge for yourself on how you live your life better, it will not stay. Right? It will not stay, okay? So with that being said, you guys, let's get into how you can truly make this a lifestyle and why it's so amazing, right? So the first thing that I want to talk about is our Formula 1. So the first thing that you guys do, this is our main event. This is our healthy meal replacement. Now, we have different types of transformations that are in our 21-day challenge. I predominantly speak weight loss. However, I do know muscle gains too because I've done that too. So after the fact, right? So, but I will predominantly speak weight loss. So with our Formula One, you guys, this is our main event. I'll go over each one as I pick them up, baby. So this is our Formula One. This is our healthy meal replacement, you guys. It comes in incredible flavors. This one is strawberry cheesecake. My favorite is mint chocolate. My ride or die is cookies and cream, right? But you guys, this is our Formula One. So what is it that you're drinking, right, when you're taking your smoothie? This is a nutrient-dense protein smoothie, right? Nutrient-dense. It's a healthy meal. It's all of your nutrients that you could put on a plate that you could possibly want in one sitting, okay? The reason why it's important for you to know that this is a nutrient-dense protein smoothie when it's together, right? This is your Formula One. This is a healthy meal. This is just protein. The reason why it's important for you to know what this is, and you just don't call this a protein shake, just so you know, you have the knowledge and that when you're out in the marketplace, shopping in the store, or whatever it is, you just have the knowledge of nutrition and you speak about it in a way that you know so that if anybody comes and sees things, they won't question anything. And this is what I mean by that. So, Formula One. You guys, if you have your Formula One in your house, okay, and let me just say this. Nobody cared to say anything to us when we were big, right? But all of a sudden, we start a meal plan, and then Barbara got an opinion, Roger got an opinion, Travis got an opinion. They did this, they heard this, they smoking a cigarette, drinking a Diet Dr. Pepper, and I'm like, yo, when my visceral fat was 14 and I was dang near a heart attack, you weren't telling me nothing but driving me to the drive-thru. And now I'm trying to be healthy, and you know all this stuff, and I'm gonna die. While you smoking a cigarette and drinking a Diet Dr. Pepper, right? This is why knowledge is power. So in your Formula One, you guys, this is a super nutrient dense, right? So the reason why it's important for you to know this is because this is a full, complete healthy meal, right? It is so nutrient dense that you can replace a meal with it. People often get confused because they think you need a caloric intake, but calories, right, are not what's fueling us. It's the nutrients. So you're not saying, oh, that's not enough calories for a meal. Who told you that, right? Who told you that? Sometimes one of the things that I had to learn is that, because obviously you guys tell I talk a lot, right? So if I have to learn to, hold on, Brittany, if you got a coach, listen to your coach, right? A lot of us didn't even take in when you got your products from your coach, you really didn't even accept the fact that I got a coach. Why? Because you're used to like shopping at somewhere where you get it off the shelf and they don't help you and they don't have any resources. They don't have anything for you. There is so much for you here. And especially the fact that most of us, 9 out of 10 of us, right? Because some days just come for opportunity, but 9 out of 10 of us, you guys, we were on the product. People started noticing our results. So then we just wanted to share it. And that's how we became a coach, right? So your coaches have also been through what you've been through. And if not, you guys, there's so many of us, all we got to do is put it in our little coaches thread. Hey y'all, I got a client right now that's trying to get a six-pack and a butt at the same time. How do we do that? It's hard. Let me just say that. It's hard. Sometimes I think it's a butt or a gut. What do you want, girl? A butt or a gut? Because we can't do both. You can though, right? But those are the types of things that we get to ask our coach. So anyways, you guys, you want to know that this is a meal replacement because if you're walking around and you're like, oh, I'm doing my protein shake, right? A little protein guru, right? A little protein guru might come and be like, oh my gosh, this is trash. Like, this is too much sugar. You know, you got your sugars in here and you're coming, where are we at? So your carbs, we got 13 grams of carbs. We got, where's our sugars at? We got 9 grams of total sugar. That's too much. That's too much, right? For a protein shake, absolutely. Absolutely. But this is not protein, right? And a protein shake is also not a meal replacement. It's just protein. Just like a piece of chicken is not a meal. It's just a piece of chicken, right? So, you guys, it's important to know what you're taking in. So you don't ever down this, or you don't compare your Formula One label, your magic, right, to a protein label and be like, what the heck? You have protein, right? If you don't have protein, you guys, you're able to mix your Formula One with the low-fat milk, right? Soy, people like low-fat milk, and anything dairy-free, right? People like. But you guys, I even use a dairy low. I was on WIC when I first started 9 years ago, so I use my WIC milk. Let me be 2%, and still have those results, you guys. But my favorite is with the protein drink mix because of A, flavor, it's vanilla, right? And then B, convenience. All I got to do is mix it with water and ice, and I just feel like the healthier we get and the more sciencey food gets, milk just doesn't cooperate with me anymore. So protein drink mix is where it's at. Not only that, you guys, I used to be a stay-at-home mom before Herbalife, so I know down to the breakdown that it's actually cheaper to have your protein drink mix, because I do it by 1 scoop, so this lasts me 60 shakes. And when I tried it with milk, when I did it with milk, I would have to buy so many gallons for my month that I'm like, dang, after all these gallons, I pay the same price, if not more sometimes, than my protein. So you guys, and then if you're a preferred member, you already know, you start off at 25% with the ability to get all the way to 42%. So my protein at 42%, oh yeah, milk can kick rock. It's water and ice for me, baby. All right. So you guys, with your Healthy One Formula One, you can mix that with our protein drink mix. I call this the chicken and the salad. So that's how this makes sense. Let me tell you guys the magic behind it and how it works. So when you want weight loss, right? Like I said, most of my stuff will be to weight loss. When you're looking for weight loss, at the end of the day, the core thing is to be calorie deficient. Okay. Now, if you try to be calorie deficient on real solid foods, right? We go calorie deficient, but when we're going calorie deficient, we're also going what? Nutrient deficient. And today, when I go over my skin tightening regimen, you'll understand why it's so important for us, especially anyone who has to lose 30 pounds plus, anyone who is 30 years old plus. It is so important for us to not mess around and take in as many nutrients as possible, because we don't want to give up one insecurity of weight loss and gain another one of excess skin, right? So it is very, very, very important that we feed and fuel our body the way that it should, because it will do what you want it to do. Not overnight, tons of consistency, but you were designed to heal yourself in every single way. Okay, so that's the magic behind it, you guys. When I do 1 scoop protein drink mix and my 2 scoop, it's always 2 scoop Formula One. When I do 1 scoop protein drink mix, this is a 17-gram meal, and it is 145 calories. If I do the 2 scoops protein and 2 scoops Formula One, right, as the label says, then that's a 200-calorie meal at 24 grams of protein, you guys. So 200 calories, but nutrient dense. Like, you have an equivalent to a 5-ounce steak, cottage cheese, carrots, tuna, like all this stuff that you wouldn't even want to eat together on a plate. But it would be such a huge plate that you have in here, right? For either 145 or 200 calories. But there's the magic. You're not losing your nutrients. And for me, you guys, I had learned that lesson early on. I want to say around 23, because it was for my 23rd birthday. I had learned that lesson. I cut calories like crazy. I cut carbs. I cut everything. I lived in Phoenix, Arizona at the time. It's 120 degrees. Every day after work, it was 450, and I'm running miles every day. You guys, I lost 40 pounds. And when I lost that 40 pounds, I'll never forget the day that I went to get new clothes. I lost 40 pounds. So I wanted to get shorts. And when I went to get shorts, you guys, and I put on my shorts, the back of my legs, I remember, like, I could see the skin already taking like that look, like of a draped curtain. You know, those Target dressing rooms, they do you so dirty, you guys. They do you so dirty. If you need motivation to stay on your plan, put this call on a Zoom call right now. Just go to Target. Just be in that, be like, you know what, she's right. I'm going hard, okay? Tomorrow, we not messing around. I'm getting my skin right too, right? So, you know, that Target thing will have you, man, that thing, look at me. I'm feeling it again. That Target thing will have you messed up. So anyways, you guys, I saw the back and I was like, oh my gosh, there's, oh my gosh, like it just freaked me out. And I hate to say that it freaked me out and gave me an excuse to quit doing what I was doing, because I was so terrified for my skin to be hanging like that, right? I was 23 at the time, you guys, so I know that's more vanity focused, but I was younger, and for me at the time, that was like very, like, oh my gosh. So I did let it scare me. I did gain my weight. So I remember when I started this program and I told Chris, I'm going to do the best that I can, right, with what I have. I'm going to do the best I can with what I have, but I just don't know where all the skin's going to go. I don't know. You guys, I've had 2 cesareans. So my stomach hung. And I'm going to show you guys because, and I wore different lighter colors today. I'm usually all in black, but I wore lighter colors today to show you guys. Hey, can you show my picture real quick, the before? The two before one. Okay, so quick, we're gonna show you guys a picture right now. One is in a bathing suit. Y'all, I could not fit them in the side by side. Okay, so this is what we're gonna get. You guys will get an idea because yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, my screen is not working right there. But so you guys see it? That's me. And the one where I'm like excited on the beach in my bathing suit, that's a bathing suit, you guys. I don't know if you know, but it was a bathing suit. It had all the ruffles because I needed all the things, right? That is a suit thing. I know it looks like a comforter, but that's a suit thing. And then that is me at church with Chris on another day, you guys. But that was me before Herbalife, and both of those, my last child didn't even exist yet. He wasn't even a seed. So that is Brittany before Herbalife. Okay, we can stop share on that. Just so you guys can get an idea. 215 pounds, 2 cesareans. My stomach would go down right here. I could put 2 pencils under this flap. Is it still on screen share? On my screen it is. Okay. I could put 2 pencils under this flap right here. And I remember, not sometimes, but you know, I'm a comic too, so I would come in the room and I would put 2 dots right here and it would look like my stomach was like smiling back at Chris. And I'd be like, hey, right? So I would try to make fun with it, you guys, but it was not fun at all. So losing the weight, you guys, one of the things that really intrigued me was the integrity of my skin. The fact that after 6 months, me losing 54 pounds, I lost 14 more pounds than what I had lost previously without this program, right? And so I was deathly afraid, but I was so smooth. And I was like, how did this happen? I have lost weight before. And when I did it in Arizona and losing the 40 pounds, I did it predominantly, what I feel like, working out. I was running in the heat, killing myself, right? And not really understanding. I was trying to eat better, but I really didn't understand. I was just trying to choose what I thought, right? So you guys, I get on to, so I go shopping. I'm loving my skin. So I start to get really curious. And our company, you guys, they teach us a lot. We are the #1 nutrition company in the world. And our doctors are only doctors that specialize in nutrition and science, the science of nutrition. They're nutritionists and doctors of the science of nutrition. That's it. That is it. You guys, there are other companies. That's what I say to people when they're like, oh, well, what's the difference between you and them? You want to look at labels and think that, oh, the labels are the same. I look at, you know what I look at when I look at companies right away now? Leadership. Who is in charge of this company and why did they start it, right? Our company, you guys, was founded by a 23-year-old man. I want to say boy because now I'm 35 and I feel like my son is 17, almost there. A man, his name was Mark Hughes, you guys, and he lost his mother to an accidental overdose of diet pills. And then she was prescribed, once she got prescribed diet pills, she was prescribed then shortly after sleeping pills because she couldn't sleep. Well, she overdosed on the sleeping medication and never woke up. So Mark knew that there was a better way for people to lose weight, and he never wanted somebody to feel the way that he felt. You guys, his mom was his everything. And I know, like, oh yeah, you say that, but it's for the story. No, his mom was so much his everything. She was a single mother, right? So that's probably why they had such a close connection, A. But then you guys, what I knew is because he was not even born with the name Hughes. He changed his name. Oh my gosh, I was like, I'm gonna make this guy. He changed his name to his mother's maiden name because his father was not in his life right before Herbalife went live. Yeah, okay, so that is something I could stand behind. Okay, I already like, okay, I hope my baby do something like that for me, right? So you guys, that is already something that I can stand behind because there's a different purpose on why this person is pursuing something. Especially right now, you guys, we have to be woke, you have to be aware, and you need to be educated. Because why? Investors, business people, anybody that's ready to go in and invest on some things, y'all, I already know. I've been investing in some stuff. Do I really care about that stuff? No, I'm looking for passive income. But there's people that are looking for something to work. And what are they saying right now? I've literally seen it on my Facebook page where it's told me, oh, start creating supplements. And I'm like, oh my gosh, is this what we're doing now? You pay $150 a month to be a whole supplement producer, but who's producing it, right? Because there's so many middlemen. All they can do is look for a face. And us people, we get too consumed with loving the face of the afterthought, right? And that's the money grail. So we have to be careful, you guys. We have to be careful that in this time where people are now understanding supplemental use, especially after a pandemic, right? They're understanding, oh, I do have to supplement these nutrients and these vitamins if I'm not eating them, or if I felt like I was eating them, but my food just doesn't give them to me. Supplementation, you guys, is just something that humans are going to have to evolve into, because we are messing up our food, right? Unless you guys want to farm. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find land and farm, and then I can just worry about my own food, right? Anyways, you guys, so let's get back to it, and let's get back on, here, I forgot where I was going with that. Do you remember too? I need to stay on my outline, you guys. I'm looking at stuff and like going outside of my outline. All right, you guys. So, I didn't even go over the aloe. You guys, aloe, this is my roto-rooter. A lot of you guys have this aloe. I mixed it in my tea. Oh, I didn't even go over the tea either. Tea, super high in antioxidants, is designed to strip your body of its toxins, up your thermogenic levels, right, and help your body burn calories as you drink it. Inside of our plans, you either chose tea or total control, or you do both. So I'll tell you what both does for my people that do one or the other, and then for my people that do both. I do both. So your tea is a booster. It's going to boost your metabolism right now. Kind of like how our best defense, it's 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C. It's going to boost our immune system, right? I'm getting on a plane, so I need to boost it right now. I don't have time to develop nothing right now. I need to boost it so that it's strong for me. That's what I do with the tea, right? That's what this tea does for us. So you guys, I drink this I drink this all day, every day, right? Take it as recommended, but I drink it with every mealtime, so it's helping me burn these calories. The second thing that we have is our Total Control tab. The main ingredient in the Total Control tab is our herbal tea concentrate tea formula, right? But it is not tea in a tab, right? There's other ingredients in the Total Control, like ginger. That's the main one that's going to help go in and develop the metabolism, because that's what we want. When me and Chris started this program, you guys, his metabolism was at the age of a 90-year-old, 88-year-old, and my metabolism was running at the age of a 78-year-old. You guys, we were 25 years old, right? So yes, I want that boost right now, but I just don't want the boost, so I'll need a boost for life, right? Those are those diet pills that when you're on them, they're pushing for you, right? But as soon as you take off, they did all the work for your metabolism. Every time you do that, you're worsening your metabolism every single time. You guys are not going to take those diet pills to death with you. You're not going to take them to 80 with you. So just stop. You guys, we have to just stop and get right. I had to tell myself that. Brittany, just do nutrition, girl. Like, you're trying everything. Just do nutrition, right? So that is the tea, and that is the Total Control tab. So tea boosts metabolism, right? Tab is going to develop the metabolism. Now when I get on the Tinita scale, when I started, my metabolism was at the age of a 78-year-old. I was 25. I'm 35 now, and my metabolism is at the age of an 18-year-old. I'm 35 now. 10 years later, and my body is way younger, 18. I don't know the math on that, right? Oh, 60 years. No, girl, 8. I'll be here till 8 o'clock, folks. 30 more minutes. CST. If you want another time zone, you got to do the math on that too. You just saw the math, okay? So, all right, you guys. And where was I going with that? I just threw in another joke. You got to pay attention, Chris, because then I don't know where I'm going. All right, you guys. So, developing metabolism. Oh, and then Chris was 88. He's 35 now, and his metabolism is like a 12-year-old. We won't talk about men, because men are just men. I felt like he farted and lost 20 pounds just for that. He did. All right, you guys. So, what I want to go over, you guys. Oh, shoot! Got about that almost. All right. So, here's the skin tightening product. All right. Here's the skin tightening product. So, if you guys do not have a pen or paper, I'm going to give you 2 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I said 2 seconds, counted 8. All right, you guys. So, these are the products that I use for my skin tightening regimen. Now, I will tell you guys that I did this very consistently. Let me tell you. Let me just obsessed. I was obsessed because after I lost all of my weight, I was down. Everything was good, right? I was small. I could get dressed and look like this. But if I went to the beach with my bathing suit on, and then the kids were like, "Hey, mom, get me a Capri Sun," and I got to bend over, you're like, "Oh, there the baby's work," right? Like the skin would go like, "Oh, there." I mean, it still does, like, but not as much. There the baby's work, right? I have a sports bra on, so you guys, if it kind of gets seen, I try to show as much as I can appropriately for this one. So I'm like, there's the baby's word, right? And so I'm like, okay, I want this tighter, because if I am at the beach being a boy mom, right, in my bathing suit, my kids want to play football, they want to play soccer, they want to run, okay? Let me tell you something about skin that's not tight running. It hurts, okay? This skin right here, ladies, you feel me if you got a derriere. This skin right here on the thigh, when you first start trying to run on that treadmill, this that thing, I feel like little fish plates just boom, boom, boom. You're like, what is on the side of my thigh? Somebody give me some duct tape. Like, I am inside and thinking, like, what is going on? Is it visible to people watching by? There's just these two, it's just so heavy, right? So, you guys, with that being said, anyways, let me just say, I was super, super obsessed with skin tightening. 3 years, super, super obsessed, right? I still do it now, and it comes in, but like 3 years, didn't miss a day, multiple times a day. That's just what I did. And I have to be honest with how much I use, so you guys don't do 1 month of it and think you're going to get where I'm at, right? So, but I feel great, you guys. I'm 35 years old. I hike, I run, I do all this stuff with my kid. I mean, you see, I broke my arm. I broke my arm in a race on Easter Sunday, racing the baby cousins, because they try to call me a has-been, okay? I might have proved them right, but I got in, okay? I took a slide. I look like a thug, okay? So that's all I'm trying to do at 35. And I didn't have surgery. And at 35 years old, you guys, they all wanted me to get surgery. But after he did that second x-ray after 12 days of still nothing, he was like, oh. I said, I told you I take my vitamins, dog. He was like, oh, okay, right. But, you know, doctors probably hear stuff like that all the time when people are just not taking care of themselves. But you guys, I have become obsessed, especially now aging. Because not only am I the size that I desire, no shade at anybody, right? One of my business partners is on here, and she lives out in Arizona, and we, you know, met up with some people that we went to school with, and I'll tell you right now, she's been on the product like 1 year less than me, you guys, and both of us at the age of 35. Let me not brag, right? What's my girl, Angelica? I drop a 5'5" in the chair, Angelica. Y'all, we was shining, glowing. I'm 35. You're like juicy, right? I love it. I'm not. I said I'm officially you look good for your age, because I'm like, how old are you? 35. I'm with my son, and then we talking about his girl. I hear mama, right? So I just get excited, you guys. So whoever's on here just wants to join, you can join my little journey. I'm trying to do who mama that is. That's my journey. Who mama that is. I'm trying to be a PTO and all of my crap tops. That's all I own, you guys. I am so proud about this. Okay, so let's get into it. So the products that I started off with for 3 years, you guys, was Fiber, Nightworks. This is nitrogen oxide. Okay, this is our heart health line, and collagen. I will tell you, you guys, that the game just got better, because we got a new dude in town, and his name is Lyco Glow. If you do not have this Lyco Glow, get this Lyco Glow, okay? Ladies, men, we want you tight and right, too. You got to look good, too. Ladies, this is what I say. Get a small waist and a pretty face, because we're trying to get that glow, right? Like I told you, me and Angelica, we're with everybody else who's our age, but not everybody's aging the same, because they want to just stick to doing crazy things to lose weight, and when you don't got nutrients, women, we need nutrients. We got hair, we got nails, we got these lashes, we got everything we're trying to do. We need nutrients, y'all. All right, so let's get into it. So the first thing that I want to go over in my regimen. Okay, so let me tell you this. The skin is the largest organ on your body. The innermost layer consists of protein, including collagen and elastin. Elastin. Okay. So my husband says I'm here stuff. So all my team. Okay, so when our skin is significantly, somebody thought I wasn't. Our skin is significantly stretched and remains that way for a long period of time, collagen and elastin fibers become damaged, right? This is just me reading real quick so you guys can get this. As a result, they may lose some of their ability to retract back. They may lose some of their ability, but then you feed and support, right, the things that help grow and produce that, and then it'll come back, right? I have to finish that sentence, because some of us that don't know about nutrients, that don't know about what our body can do, old Brittany would have read that, and I would have been like, lose their ability to retract back. Oh, it just won't go back. I gotta have skin removal surgery. Like that's what I would have thought, right? So here, okay, so here how you, let me put it in a point. I'm like, so here how you help your body do what it knows to do. That was the next slide, you guys. I don't know why I put in a ShamWow quote right there. All right, you guys, so let's go over the collagen first. Collagen, let's talk about collagen. Ladies, do not buy topical collagen. Collagen that you put right here, I don't even know if that's collagen, because why would they waste it on the top of the body? If you want collagen, it might do something on the top of the skin, so don't get me lying. But if you're putting it on the top of the skin for tightening, swallow it, okay? You need to ingest collagen for you to get the skin tightening results. You need to ingest, okay? So you guys, collagen. I love collagen. Okay, Herbalife, okay, even with the Lipo Glow. Collagen and the Lipo Glow, right? With the lycopene, I think it's what it is. You guys, Herbalife, this is my favorite thing that I love about them. When the number one product is already out, we have so many. Like our tea, you guys, there's 5 different patents on that tea. Our farms are in China. We have a seed to feed. We have no middleman. We farm our own stuff. We manufacture our own stuff, and we get it to you, right? So our tea has 5 different patents on it, and our tea was created in 1980. So all these little skinny thoughts, can't say whole name because I don't want to get sued. All these things, right, you guys, they're just trying to get us off of pretty pictures. But they're trying to recreate a formula that they can't because there is 5 different patents on it. So if you guys have drank the tea, drop a 2-2 in the chat if you know that it makes it PP. So it's a huge antioxidant. So you are just peeing and peeing and peeing all of that stuff out. Here's a nugget. Is your pee green sometimes when you take your vitamins? That means what that is when it's green is your body not absorbing all of those nutrients, right? We're nutrient deficient in the beginning when we start taking all our nutrients. Plug, if you are taking vitamins, talk to your coach about cell activator. That is the enhancer to all the enhancers to help your body have a better absorption rate when taking your vitamins. But I need a bigger bag for my butt. So anyways, you guys, with the collagen, you guys, what I love about these products is that there was already number ones out there. The patents were already out there. So Herbalife, guess what they do? They partner with these companies, and these companies choose to be exclusive to only Herbalife's products. So I love saying that because I truly know that our product is the best of the best because it was the creator of what put it on the market, right? You guys, when I get to the night work, we'll talk about why that has a Nobel laureate in a second, okay? So inside of this collagen beauty booster, you'll see that it's our formula, but it doesn't rip open anymore. I was like, it doesn't rip open anymore. I used to have that fun little rip. But you'll see it on the labels. Here's another thing to write down. Read your labels. There are some interesting things in the instructions, in the instructions and in the description of what that product does. Believe me, when you read your labels, you're going to fall even more in love with your product. And sometimes, you guys, it'll help you not mess up your product, like not put Prolessa into anything acidic, because it specifically says do not mix with acidic or hot, right? So you would know those things. When you take a Thermobond, when you take a Thermobond, right, it's the absorption of saturated fats inside your body. It says on the directions to drink it with a full 8-ounce glass of milk. Did you know? Glass of milk, glass of water. Did you know that? Right? Did you know that? So these are the things that you want to know, and it's right there on your label for you to do. You know, sometimes when we're like, I remember when I first started coaching, and they were like, oh, I got my stuff, what should I do? And I was like, it's so incredible. Herbalife has the instructions on the back of everything. And I was not even trying to be funny, y'all. I was not even getting out meal plans or nothing yet. But that's how I did it. I was like just reading off of here. I was like, okay. So, but she was like, yeah. Okay, so anyways, you guys, getting into the collagen, you want to make sure you get this in, and you want to get in the best, right? Collagen, collagen, collagen. This is going to be the base of all of the elasticity to come back in, right, of your body healing it. This is going to be the main base. So we want to make sure that we're supporting this and the production of this, collagen is what I'm talking about, right, as our body is, as we're losing weight and getting tighter and tighter and tighter. Okay, so one, collagen. And this is what we're trying to achieve the production of, okay? So we already got it in actual collagen form, so we're going to take the collagen, okay? From there, you guys, we also do night work. Now, night work, like I said, is stimulant-free, and it is nitric oxide. It's called night work because it's in our heart health line, right? It's really good for things like high cholesterol, high triglycerides. I love the night work. You guys, any of my parents are on the night work, Chris's parents are on the night work. And the reason why it's called night work, it does not make you tired in any way, is because 9 out of 10 heart attacks happen first thing in the morning. Why? Because when you go to sleep at night, you are taking in the least amount of oxygen as you do, you know, when you're awake or throughout the whole day. In your 24 hours of being alive, sleeping, you're taking in the least amount of oxygen. So when you're taking your nitric oxide right before bed, your body is taking in that oxygen, okay? That's important as we age because that's when it gets dangerous. We wake up, we get to it, oh, I gotta brush my teeth, oh, shoot, I'm late. Up out of bed, I gotta brush my teeth, I gotta go, right? And if we're now 55 years old and things are different with us, that's when something can happen, right? So we want to be making sure to get in our nitric oxide. So anyways, we get this in, you guys, and how this helps with skin tightening is that we need oxygen production. We need new cell reproduction, and new cell reproduction thrives off of oxygen. Thrive, you guys. I love this, love this. So collagen, right? And then this is only going to bring in more of that oxygen to help fuel and double up that collagen production, right? It's all about the collagen production. This, another thing that happens sometimes, this is not sometimes, this is another little bonus thing. When you have hangovers because you go to bed at night and you're not breathing all that oxygen. And oxygen, one of the ways to get rid of the ethanol after your body breaks down and digests alcohol, that's what it turns into. That's a toxin, right? So it comes out of your body in urine, in breath, and sweat. So in your exhale, like that. So when we go to bed at night, drinking and we're taking in less oxygen and we're breathing out less oxygen, that's where that hangover thing can come in too. So bonus, have a night work before bed if you're going out and being social. All right, you guys. And then after that, we have our, I'm not even reading from my notes, I'm just talking from my head. Our fiber. So your fiber, you guys, we have our active fiber. I have the tropical and the apple. We also have it unflavored, right? So I have the tropical and the apple. And I like to do the tropical with, I like these three right here. Tropical with strawberry limeade, and then the orange mango nightworks. There's also a lemon lime one, or a lemonade one. Okay, so you guys, inside of your active fiber, there is soluble and unsoluble fibers. I didn't even know there was a difference, right? So this one has both fibers, and I'm glad because I don't even know where to find the rest, and I don't even know which one has which, right? But you want to follow a high fiber diet. The active fiber inside of this combination, you guys, I call this the Pippin, right? I don't know what we're gonna call the nightworks. I gotta check the field and see who else Jordan and Pippin had. Collagen is definitely the Jordan, but you guys, active fiber is definitely the Pippin to everything, you guys, and so it is the assist. So it's gonna help you maintain your new healthy weight by staying full. So the second thing after protein to help you keep full longer is going to be fiber, right? To keep you from overeating, right, and keeping that new figure. It is low in fat. Okay, low in fat. I'm going to say something that is not popular right now, but again, when you're having to lose a lot of weight, nutrients is just going to be the best way to do it, just to feed your body and support you in your journey, your immune system, everything, right? You guys, you do not want to take in high fat. That's why I did so much fiber, because fiber is very, very lean. When I did do my meats and my proteins, when we cook today, you'll see I'm using tofu today, but there's tons of lean meats. We would do lean meats, but that's when I brought tofu into my life, right? Because soy is the #1 feeder of your skin. Soy. So I was like, okay, cool, that's already done. So I'm already gonna feed the skin. Now let me produce collagen. So while the skin is getting fed, the elasticity, right, can come in and bring this skin in as it's getting fed, right? So everything works together. There's not one thing that's going to be like, if anything promises you, this one product is going to tighten your skin. It's not true, right? You need things that assist and help each other. They all work in a certain way. I've already done all the research. I've already done all the plugs. I've already put the team together so you guys could just take it and do it right, or you can go behind me and do your own research and find the same stuff as well. So you guys, it's low in fat. The reason why you want a low-fat diet, okay? So when I tell you, let me see if I can, it's the light. Can you turn on the ring light, Chris? Because then they can see. I have to pull this crease down a little bit more. Women, you'll know, men, you won't know. I'm trying to feel where the C-section is. Because then you can see, like, where it's at. I already know. I would be saying, girl, you ain't that. I would say that, too, before. I guess. But I'm trying to show you, like, you'll still see it. Like, there it is, right? Like, oh, there it is. Oh, look, I can go like that. Oh, there's the pouch. There she is. She ain't gonna, she doesn't fully go away, y'all, but I'm really, really happy about this. I'm really, really happy about this. So it's there, you guys, but it's tight, okay? So you want to take in a lean diet. When I had this pocket here, okay, and I'm gonna get you on my tips and hacks on how I help this pocket. But you guys, when we have pockets, okay, like I said, when we're that overweight that we have pockets and things are starting to come down a little bit more, right? This fat down here, muscle burns fat. So how is this fat going to burn if it was in my flat, right? How is it going to burn? I can run, I can exercise as much as I want, but how am I going to start getting these fats burned, right? If I got my arm coming down here, right? How is it going to get to the muscle and to burn, right? How is that going to happen? And did you guys even know that in fat cells, you have them white or brown, yellowish, tan, whatever you want to call them. I'm going to call them brown. White or brown. And the brown ones you can burn off, but the white you can't. And guess which ones turn into white? The ones that are in the pockets. That's why we call those stubborn fat, right? So eating any fat, I mean, we got to eat fat. That's on the meat, right? But I tried to cut it all off. You guys, and I'm a fat lover. Like, I'm the girl that is asking for everybody's fat off their steak because it has the most flavor, right? So you guys, but the fat is horrible for us, especially when we're overweight, because it goes into the pockets, and that's what keeps our skin out, right? So you want a lean diet. Again, that's not going to be popular for people that want to do things like keto, but you guys, keto is a method. Keto is not product. It's just a method. It's a method that you do to get your body in a ketosis state, and it's really, really hard to do. You have to take in less than 5% of what you're supposed to take in for carbs, less than 5% of any carbs, right? People don't understand carbs. People think carbs is just bread. No, carbs are in everything, right? And so if you never get your body to a ketosis state, yes, the outer might be looking like you're losing weight. The scale is going down, but that's it. We're having fat just surround our organs and go into these pockets. And now I'm down 120 pounds with no nutrients. So my skin has no integrity. My hair is falling out. You don't have to accept those things. You guys, I'm seeing these things on social media as like a hashtag. Oh, it's the journey. It's a part of it. No. Will some experience something? Maybe. But everybody's, like I said, everybody's absorption of nutrients are different, right? But I recommend that you just focus on the nutrients and absorbing nutrients as soon as possible. Because we don't, you guys, I would be talking to people that are like, oh yeah, I'm doing keto. And I'm like, okay, well, what's your daily carb intake? Like, what's your number? Oh, I can do something. No. Keto is a science, and it's exact. If you never get your body to the ketosis state, and you only know when it's in a ketosis state when you pee on the strip, and then you're like, oh, I'm in ketosis, right? That's when you know fat is burning fat. You guys, this was commonly used in things like what are they called? The fitness competitions and stuff. Competition eating is not healthy eating. They're eating to achieve a goal. They're eating to achieve a win. That's it. They're not eating to be healthy. They're eating to achieve a certain look, right? I'm not knocking that either, right? Because if you're going for a goal and you're going for something, and I work with bodybuilders all the time, and they come to us purposely because we taking our products with such a low body fat percentage, they don't lose the integrity of their immune system, right? Or when they're done with their rounds of all their wins and trophies, and they're ready to now start learning a healthy relationship with food, right? So remember those things when you're looking to who I want to be like and how I want to eat, right? Are they eating to be healthy, or are they eating to achieve something? Because if I'm eating to achieve a win, right, I don't know what, I'm doing all types of things, right? And you guys know, because we're in a challenge right now. Sometimes y'all will be doing some crazy stuff, right? So you guys, with that being said, that is the collagen, fiber, night work, right? These three. And then the last one I'm going to throw in is that LipoGlow, you guys. This science of the LipoGlow with the tomato extract, you guys, this is so advanced and far, far, far ahead of its time. I cannot wait. So this is like a big old thing. But you guys, we got to get started on it now. We got to get it. It literally tells you, right? It's for firming. Let me put it smooth. Who don't want to be smooth? I'm trying to be like fondant. Firm. I'm trying to be firm like fondant too, right? And glowing. Radiant. I'm trying to be radiant. That's my middle name, right? So you guys, LipoGlow. So you have Collagen Beauty Booster, Fiber, Nightwork, and LipoGlow. These are the products that I was obsessed with. These right here. This one now with it for 3 years, you guys, and I have been able to achieve these results. So I'm super excited about it. And you guys, can I say, this is how much I love our product. I haven't worked out in 5 months. I broke my arm, right, in the beginning of, I don't know what month that is, in the beginning of the year, and I haven't worked out in 5 months. I got my cast off and just haven't even done a run, a jog, nothing, you guys. All right, so with that being said, you guys, let's wrap this call up with some recipes. Oh, actually, no. Chris, can you look at my dry brush real quick? Let me give you guys some tips real quick. after you feed the skin, let's put it to work. So you'll want to, I will write this out to you guys, right? But if you are writing, you can write this down. But I will put this on a cheat sheet for you guys, and then you guys will have this as well. But you'll want to stimulate the skin. So we feed it, right? But then after you feed it, there's still work to do, right? Just like if I wanted muscle, I can do this, but if I want more muscle, I have to what? Work out, okay? So stimulate, dry brush. You can get those on Amazon. When you dry brush, you always want to go in the direction of your heart and very lightly. You're just trying to tickle it, stimulate it, and get out the cells coming up to it, right? Stimulate. So you guys, I dry brush. Here's the dry brush right here. Chris has got this out of my shower. Dry brush. So I'll come like this, you guys, and oh my gosh, I'll be like this forever. Bringing it to my heart. Bringing it to my heart. And I just don't do my stomach. I do my arm, right? How like, ladies, you already know how we are. This, right? I can put a picture in there of my face. Right? This, you guys will still see it in my neck. This, I don't really work on the neck. I work on the stomach the most. But you guys, dry brushing, that's going to stimulate. The second thing you want to do is massage. Stimulate and massaging your skin topically is going to be better than anything, right? So once you've been ingesting the things that it needed to fuel it. So you want to massage. My oil recipe that I researched, you guys, was a 2-to-1 ratio, 2 parts castor oil, and one part, so 2 ounces of castor oil, and then 1 ounce fresh squeezed lemon juice. And I mix that together, and Chris would use that to massage, right? So massage, every night we did that, every night. Stubborn pockets. So what I did for the stubborn pockets, you guys, is I got ice packs, right? Be very, very careful. I did, if you can afford cryotherapy, go do cryotherapy, right? And this is for the stomach fat. This is for the stubborn fat that's in those pockets, those white ones that we're trying to turn brown, right? So, you guys, I have those ice packs in a freezer now that come in like velvet wraps that you can like Velcro on you. I would put those on for like 20 to 30 minutes every night before bed. I would just put that on. I would come lay down so that I could get that skin up, right? Stretch that skin, that pocket back, so that those fat cells that were in that pocket, right, would be on that cold for 20 minutes. And then I was hoping I was doing cryotherapy at home. I did that. I don't know if it worked. I felt like it worked, you guys. But if not, that's the science of cryotherapy, by getting your fat cells super cold. But do not sleep with it overnight. Chris and I both. We got, what is that called, babe? When you got frostbite. All right. And then the last thing, you guys, tanning. I have to say this because once we start losing weight, I am guilty of it. We go start tanning. We think we look smoother. We think we look whatever. It makes us more confident. You guys, self-tanners are the bomb.com now, and I have tried them out. Tanning is right next to nicotine as the worst thing we could do for our skin elasticity. And even worse, it is depleting it, right? Nicotine and tanning, those UV rays. When I heard about it, no wonder. I never tanned my whole life, and then I became an adult, and now I'm like trying to tan, and I'm like, oh, no more. So you guys, San Tropez is it for me, but there's Neutrogena has stuff at Walmart. You guys, the self tanners is where it's at. And then lastly, belly button to spine. That's what I always say. It's posture, you guys. Posture. Even right now, as I'm talking to you, my body is flexing. I'm thinking belly button to spine. It's all I'm thinking the whole day. Belly button to spine, belly button to spine. I'm walking, belly button to spine, belly button to spine, belly button to spine. Because we get too used to walking around like, so we're trying to do all these things and work out. Have you ever seen a girl with abs, but kind of like sticking out like that? And you're like, she's kind of sticking out, but she has abs, right? It's posture. It's just all posture. Belly button to spine. I stay like this all day. Belly button to spine. I never intentionally do ab workouts. I don't do planks. I don't do crunches. I don't do anything yet. I have abs, belly button to spine all day. I'm only strengthening my core and my posture to hold itself in. Hold itself in. That's just what it is now. Hold itself in. And my aunt told me that one. So, yeah, your posture. Nah, you know how the answer. So that's what that is. But anyways, you guys, okay, let's wrap this up with our marinade. All right, you guys. So I told you guys that I am doing tofu, but that's just going to be a quick bonus to it. What we're doing is 6 different marinades. We are marinating tofu real quick. Tofu, does not need to be cooked. It's tofu. I don't know, it's a plant. So it's tofu. It does not need to be cooked. However, I'm not going to eat it like that. And if I'm going to eat something that is in my mind somewhat supposed to be replacing meat, right, I want it to have like a crunch, a texture, something that I want to chew, right? I like it in soup like this, but I need to have it cooked if I'm going to eat it as like a dish. So you guys, these marinades, I will also share with you guys in all of the clients chat. You can use them with tofu as well. Yes. Oh, yeah, they are. You can use these with tofu as well. And you guys, the reason why I'm doing the tofu is because tofu, I was very, very intentional about eating a lot more in my week when I was focusing on skin tightening because of the soy. So anywhere I could get soy, you guys, I was trying to get soy. All right, you guys. So for the first recipe that I'm going to do is going to be, let me just plug this real quick just before. You guys, this is our brand new product set release. All right, look at that. All right, you guys, I'm so excited about this brand new product fat release. Drop a 5-5 in the chat if you're already using and rocking this fat release. You guys, if you have not got the fat release, you need to log on right after this call and get this fat release. And I feel like just the name of it, you're like, okay, I'm going to get the fat release. Here's the difference between Prolesta and fat release real quick. Prolesta is going to go in and it's going to absorb and take out all the existing fat cells past. Right? Everything that we did in the past, it's going to go in and take that out. It specifically targets this area here. So if you do not have Prolesta, I highly recommend that, right? So the Prolesta is going to go in and eliminate those fat cells. So you have to go in and essentially re-get fat. But guess what? I've always said that. They eliminate it, so now I have to go re-get fat. So when I eat, it takes me longer to gain weight if I start wilding out. But now, y'all, what? Fat release. What is this? Some of you guys are asking. It's like a pixie stick. So right before I'm going to eat, I just open this up, take my pixie stick. It's going to have my body absorbing way less fat and fat, all the fats, the saturated, the trans, everything, you guys, and getting that out. So everything that you're newly intaking, that fat release is going to make sure, hey, you're block, like a shack on that thing. That's your fat release. Ha, 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 ha. Girl, come down on the fries. Ha. Right? No, don't be eating fries like that. Don't be having your fat release work like that, y'all. But you guys, it's going to be all over the place. So that's the fat release taking in the new fat. The Prolesta is going to work on the existing. All right, so let's get to this real quick, y'all. All right, so the first one I'm going to do, like I said, you guys are going to get your recipes. Babe, can you get my stove on? You're going to get your recipes in your client chat. But I'm going to show them to you right here. Real quick. Okay, so the first recipe that we're going to do, you guys, and for anybody who wants to copy me and do it exactly like this and take a try at tofu, this is exactly how I do it. I put them in these Ziploc bags. We're going to marinate them with the marinade, right? And then whichever one we want to make tonight, we'll make that one tonight. And then whenever we want to make them throughout the week, we'll just grab them out and they will have been marinating. You don't want them to be more than 3 to 4 days. So I'm making 6 tonight, but you see, they're going to be like individual servings. So some of the kids have already chose their flavor that they want to eat. But you guys want to do it like that if you have it prepped in your fridge. And then it's super convenient because then you can just pull it out, put it on your little cooker real quick, fry it up, put your little rice in a rice cooker, maybe some spinach, steam some broccoli real quick, broccoli, brown rice, tofu. It's going to be the bomb. Babe, you can fill these up for me so I can start marinating? All right. So the first marinade that we're going to do is we are going to do cilantro lime. And after these 6, you guys, we will be good to go and back on this grind as I play on the challenge. I cannot wait to see all these incredible results. You guys, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to put 2 tablespoons of your oil of choice. My oil of choice is grape oil. The recipe actually does call for olive oil. If you guys have been on a couple of these calls, then you do know that I do not cook with olive oil. I eat olive oil raw. I'll use it as a dressing. I'll use it with bread. Cold is how I'll take my olive oil. When olive oil is heated up, there is a toxin at its like highest, whatever, that will come out of olive oil. You'll be fine if you're eating it, right? But that's just me knowing that. So because I know I don't. So I use grapeseed oil, avocado oil. That one's my favorite. Peanut oil. I like that one. Coconut oil. Avocado and coconut oil are one of my favorites. So right now I'm going to use grapeseed. So you guys, I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of grapeseed oil. And this is for cilantro lime. Cilantro lime, right? We're going to do 2 tablespoons of lime juice. You guys, and let me tell you the flavors in advance. So next after cilantro lime, we're doing 2 tablespoons of lime juice, guys. After the cilantro lime, we have barbecue tofu marinade. We have teriyaki tofu. We have buffet tofu, fajita tofu, and the peanut tofu. And you guys, another thing that I want you guys to write down when you're doing your ingredients, when you're doing marinades, right? Do my flavors possess benefits, right? Do my flavors possess benefits? So, you know, your oils are going to be good for you to get in your good fats. Your lime juice is going to be a great cleanser for you, right? We're going to get our honey and our maple syrup. We'll be using both through here. You're going to get your zinc in that. Oh, we're going to do 1 1/2 teaspoon. All right, you guys. So that is 1 1/2 teaspoon of honey. And this is for our cilantro lime. You guys, these taste so bomb. And that honey, I know you're like, honey, but it's going to give it like this perfect little crunch. All right. So a 1/2 cup of cilantro chopped. 1/2 cup of cilantro chopped. Yeah, we need those antioxidants. We need those antioxidants. That's another thing about a lot of the high fiber foods. A lot of high fiber foods because of fruits. And my fibers, you guys, I got those out of fruits. I got those out of vegetables. I got out of every bean that could ever be made. But they have a lot of nutrients and antioxidants in them that are also supporting the radiance of your skin. So yeah, I want it to be tight, but I also want it to be radiant. Vitamin C is actually another thing that helps assist in the production of collagen as well. So I also love, you know, oranges. But us women know that oranges, grapefruits, all of those things. But then we think, oh, we just eat the oranges and grapefruits, and we didn't know that we were eating the assister. And we weren't eating like the main thing, and we were just assisting nothing, right? So here's a 1/2 cup of cilantro. After the 1/2 cup of cilantro, you guys, it is going to be 1/2 cup minced garlic. Is that 1/2 cup? Oh, tablespoon. Oh, yeah. Already acting like. Okay, 1/2 tablespoon of minced garlic. You guys, garlic also super great for your digestion. And then a teaspoon. Oh yeah, Chris is gonna show you a picture of the seasonings, you guys, so you guys can screenshot that. Boom. And this, you guys can screenshot that, but that's not mandatory to use. I just wanted to show you guys the brands of what I'm using. When something calls for soy sauce, you see that I have the liquid aminos there. I'm going to do that instead of soy sauce. If you're a soy sauce fan or if you're looking for something to marinate your meats with, the amino acids is a good basic starter for a lot of people clean eating. But those are the things, the brands that I got. All right. So after the teaspoon of sea salt, you guys, you have it in your little Ziploc bag. Right? So I'm doing tofu, you guys, but if you like the way that this marinade sounds, that's too high. If you like the way that this marinade sounds, like the flavoring of it, you could put your chicken in here. You could put your lean beef in here, your bison. I don't know what else is lean beef. There's no bison. Oh, lamb. Is lamb lean? I don't know. I don't want to get nobody mad if y'all on PETA or whatever. I'm in Texas, so I eat animals. But I'm trying out tofu. Babe, that's too hot, and I need the thing. All right, you guys. So with that one here, Chris, can you cook this one on the side for me so they can see that? I'm gonna do my next marinade. My next marinade is gonna be barbecue sauce, you guys. So I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons of the oil again, so we can wrap this up in 10 minutes. Huh? No, just pour it on there. Or spray it. I think it's already non-stick, but just in case. Oh, right there. Allergen-free sunflower oil. Your girl got every type of damn oil. All right, you guys. So with the barbecue, this is how we're going to do the barbecue, and I love the way that they put these flavors together because your girl would have just straight up put barbecue in here. So we're going to do 1/4, 2 tablespoons oil. You guys know when you've been cooking for a while? You already know the 2 tablespoons. Just hear me out. 2 tablespoons oil, 1/4 cup. That's 2 ounces. Well, I know 2 ounces. 2 ounces barbecue sauce. Right? All right, Chris, you gotta put that in the camera. They see it. Crack, snapple, pop. Look at Chris. Look at Chef Chris. Look at Chef Chris. Carlos over there hating. He hating on his griddle. This is Carlos. Raquel's looking at him like, you gonna make this, Carlos? You gonna make this, Carlos? Oh, Carlos. All right, you guys. Barbecue sauce. Then we have the 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. awesome for your digestion, you guys. This is going to be great and probiotic. So you guys already know about apple cider vinegar shot. Same thing, right? Really, really good for the digestion. Let me make this here while I watch that. So what Chris is doing with the tofu while I make this barbecue sauce, how much apple cider are we doing? 2 tablespoons. Well, and minced garlic. So we're going to do, after we did this barbecue one, you guys, I'm going to send you the recipe for the teriyaki balsamic fajita. I love that one, you guys. And the Thai peanut, but I need to do this barbecue one just because there's some surprise ingredient at the end. I just want to tell you guys about it. Okay, so our minced garlic again. It's going to be a half a tablespoon. We're going to do a half a teaspoon of onion powder. Chris is all chiflado right now with McCormick, knowing dang well we get great value. Couple 5-5 in the chat if y'all know about that great value. All right, you guys. So we're going to put that onion powder in here. After the onion powder, we are putting 1/2 of paprika. Paprika. Here's a real one that Brittany gets. Fiesta! Yeah, that's the one I'm really getting. Chris over here with McCormick. I said, ooh, when he came home with these today. Oh, shoot, guys. All right, you guys. So we're going to put a half a teaspoon of paprika. This is the barbecue one, right? Half a teaspoon of paprika. After that, it's going to be 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Where's that at? And sea salt, you guys. I'm going to put that on the side there. Can we get a little bit more crispier?
Until they turn the heat down.
Because there was nothing on it, baby. It was getting hot.
Oh.
All right, so the salt. And then after the salt, you guys, this is the secret, okay? When I first discovered this, that's why I had to do the second recipe with you guys. When I first discovered this, Brittany went crazy. So I'm going to give you guys what I did, but don't get too crazy with it, okay? Because I stopped right there, okay? So don't take it and go sideways with it. But you guys, y'all probably already know about this. I didn't know this was a thing. Liquid smoke. Liquid smoke. This tofu is going to taste barbecue because I got liquid smoke. Okay, let me tell you guys what I did. But it ended up being really good. So if you guys know me, Brittany does not like mixing anything in her shake, right? At all. Like I'm like, the shake is perfect. It's like a good woman. Don't mess up a good woman, right? Everybody, all of my clients and all of my business partners will be like, yes, Brittany is crazy, right? So you guys, so me saying this, they're gonna be like, oh heck no, girl. But I did do this, okay? You guys, this liquid smoke. If you put a couple drops of this in the Frappians and cream, if you like pancakes and breakfast sausage, you guys, it is delicious, okay? So, if you eat Frappians and cream with this smoke thing right here, what's up? This is smoke. Hold on. Because I used to pan sear my sausage. Okay, you guys, I don't want to get too hungry because we have 21-day challenges. Day 9, we got to get right, okay? Get right, get tight. Okay, you guys, so that is the secret sauce inside of this barbecue sauce is this liquid smoke. You guys put this on everything. I dip my protein donuts in this. It's supposed to be a dash, but I'm adding more tofu in here. But if you were really just doing a serving size, it's a dash, okay? So put that in here like this. Drop a 3-3 in the chat if you already knew about liquid smoke, because you guys were holding out. All right, so now, baby, can you put it back on your tofu so they can start to see it getting crispy? You guys, this is the cilantro lime one again, right? Cilantro lime. Look at my girl Lonnie. She's already been on the liquid smoke. Oh. 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 You guys, so if you want to ever try out tofu. All right, baby, give it back to me. Yes, girl. Yes, Jennifer. All right, so you guys, I will, after this, go ahead and send you the recipes for the teriyaki, balsamic, fajita, and Thai peanut. That's one of my favorites, you guys. If you have a peanut allergy, do not use it. But you guys, these are 6 marinades that you are all going to get in your client chat to spice up your clean eating, right? Each flavor and ingredient, you guys, is going to only benefit your journey. It's not just going to be sodium. It's not just going to be empty flavors. It's not just going to be just a thing, just an empty thing. It's going to be something that benefits you in your journey. This is what I've learned, and this is what I'll leave you with when it comes to the way that we eat and what we choose to eat when clean eating. First of all, in the beginning, you guys, don't overthink it. Don't think, this is a common thing that people say, I just don't want to tire myself out. I just don't want to get burned out. I just don't want to tire myself out. Like, you're trying to look up all these recipes, you're trying to do all these things, but you guys, you will not get tired. Let me just say that again. You will not get tired. How do I know that? Because I'm 35 years old, and I am not tired of cheeseburgers. I am not tired of tacos. I am not tired of pizza. We never got tired of those things, so don't think just because you change from going unhealthy to healthy that all of a sudden we need all of these options. Your brain was not already wired for that. So don't tell yourself that it is, right? Pick about 5, you guys, on the daily, consistently, right? We do chicken, right? Chicken, the tenders. Chris likes the breast, I like the tenders, right? We do the lean meat, 93.7, the hamburger meat, and then we'll do tofu. Those are about and I like shrimp, but Chris can't have shrimp. Those are the main proteins that we stick to. When it comes to our sides, brown rice, we have that. I mean, we got 3 boys, you guys, so brown rice is always a side. And then when it comes to our greens, there's like a rotation of broccoli, spinach, asparagus. Those are our main, like, dark greens. And then we just rotate other vegetables in as we go. And when we first started, you guys, our snack choices, we did not complicate those. Hard-boiled eggs, string cheese, beef jerky, peanuts, and what else? Tuna packs. Those 5 things. And all of our clients that thought over this in the beginning, they did those 5 things, right? We kept it very, very simple. The first thing you want to master is the discipline of being consistent. Once you got that down, now we can start throwing in other things, the recipes, shopping, don't throw all this stuff on yourself in the beginning. You guys, I'm only speaking to you from experience, because the goal that you have, you really, really want it. The goal that you have when every day that you're not in that goal, every day that you're not healthier, every day that you're not lighter, more confident, can play with your kids, can play with your grandkids, can move around, can feel good. You never know how good feels until you start feeling good. I used to have major migraines, right? I don't really like going into the medical stuff, you guys, but when you fuel your body correctly, your body does incredible things, and it feels incredible. Next to the weight loss, you guys, I would never trade the way I feel. I'll never forget last summer going on a road trip with my boys, and we went hiking and we went jumping off mountains and we did all these things. And when I was doing the post when we came back, it's when I reflected, like, Brittany, you wouldn't have been able to do this. You wouldn't have been able to hike all these miles flat. You wouldn't have been able to go up so high. You wouldn't have been able to jump, swim, like everything that we did. And I started crying because those memories, my boys will never forget. This is so much more than a 26-inch waist. So much more. Your babies want you. Your nephews want you. Your grandbabies want you, right? They all want to play with you. They want, you still deserve to enjoy life. Get out there. Go zip lining. Jump on a trampoline. Have fun. Live life. And we got to be healthy for you guys. This is so much more than just a competition. And like I said, it's just so much more than the inches around the waist. This is you making a decision to change your life that your family will love and cherish. And maybe you might even be lucky and be a woman like me who inspires her husband, who then he lost 64 pounds and will live longer together and have only ate like this around my kids. So they will never have to unlearn all of the things that me and Chris had to unlearn. They will never have to go through the insecurities that me and Chris went through. They won't have to go through the medical things me and Chris went through, because guess what? Tofu tastes good to them because it's home. It's what we gave them from a young age. Whatever we fed our kids, we made home for them. If you need to change the home, change the home. We sell and buy all the time. Change the home. We're here to get the change off us so that we don't put it on them. That's what we're really here for. Healthy, active lifestyles. Healthy, active, happy families, relationships, friendships, self-love, up here, everything, y'all. So, y'all know I get at the end. I get so into this. My life has forever changed, you guys. I used to cry all my husband without him turning his head at me, feeling like he's looking, is that what you like, or is this what you like, or is this, I would beat myself up. I would ruin moments. I would be angry. I would be irritable around my kids, and they just want to have a good time. I would be irritable around my husband, and we just wanted to go out. It consumed me. It consumed me, right? No woman and man, nobody deserves to feel less than all the greatness that they are. I tell you, I don't even want to do a business club with you guys. Me and Chris are even in the top 1% of our company. I used to be a stay-at-home, very insecure, anti-social mother. I lived out here. I was not going out. Did not have a friend group. I did not do anything. I didn't do any of that. You guys, I'm going to try right now. We don't know how much confidence and this outer appearance affects us. The way that we feel our fatigue going for our goals, knowing that you could be something bigger, better, better in the career that you're already in, but the push, you matter, right? Don't forget how you felt the day you went to your coach. Never lose that. Don't lose a little 3-4, start feeling yourself a little bit, get a little bit too comfortable and fall off. And if you fall off, get back on. Because all this is a consumption choice, right? If you quit eating salads and go back to burgers and pizza and gain the weight, do you say salads don't work? No. I just got to get back to the nutrients. Because when I eat burgers and pizza, I look like burgers and pizza. And when I eat nutrients, I look like nutrients. That's it. This is just a consumption choice. That's all your products are. It's just nutrients, y'all. So you got this. You got this. You can. You are strong enough. Your discipline is strong enough. You are consistent. You can do this, and you will achieve everything that you felt and that you envisioned through my journey tonight. You got this. Let's go! I will see you guys in the class chat. See you guys. Let's get it. Go for your goals. Bye, everyone. We will see you next month. Bye.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Thank you, Coach Brittany. You're such a star. Thank you.
Love you. Love you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye, mommy. Bye.
Thank you.
Oh, bye, mommy.